overseen all aspects of the shopping mall or the mall management, including leasing out, business planning, financial management, facility operations especially, and managing the critical maintenance and inspections of the entire facility. He has a proven track record of consistently increasing and optimizing the costs while streamlining the workflows of the enhancing operational efficiency. He has his expertise in the standard operating procedure, in designing and also in implementing them, in training programs, service standards, etc. He has been actively involved in launching events and promotional activities to enhance the most important customer experience, market practices to deliver exceptional experiences. He has been reviewing the mall revenue collection targets. So revenue management is also has been his area of interest. And with that, the cost control, the implementation measures, and the best practices in facility planning and operations. We are honored to have you here with us, sir, today. I now request our principal, Dr. Sonali Sada, to kindly visit as guest. Thank you, ma'am. I now hand it over to Mr. Tarak to take ahead the session based on facility management and planning. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to say sorry. This is the first time I am standing on this kind of forum. If any mistakes, I am sorry for that. Any questions, anything can be asked. So I would start with my core, which I started about in 2006 with CBI. I joined them as a facility manager for soft services, and that has been a core topic and subject for me. So right now with Aminora, I take care of the entire soft services, which is spread across about 18 lakh square feet. I've been working with Aminora since 2011, and yeah, there was a break in between. I rejoined, so my right now core subject and department is soft services, which is housekeeping. So, what is housekeeping? Which I will be covering in my entire session. What is property management and facility management? Property management is basically taking care of the entire property of a building, which can consist of IT, hotel, hospitals, corporate, manufacturing units, different kind of sectors. Facility is like basically taking care of one particular division, like it can be a small property where like housekeeping, engineering, one or two departments are taken care. Elaborate. These are the few points which are basically for facility management, where it covers building operation, maintenance management, space planning, health and safety compliances, etc. and cleaning, all those things. So, as per you, what is housekeeping? What do you define housekeeping as?
So housekeeping is an operational department. It can be the hotel or any organization which looks after the cleaning, aesthetic of the maintenance of the areas.
Yes. Like when I joined housekeeping, they used to say, "Kya hai isme? Jadu aur pocha hai." So there's a lot of things, like rightly she said, there's a lot of things which goes into housekeeping. Minute things like there is thumb rules on one staff, how many square feet has to be taken care. Thumb rule on per square feet charges for camp working. There are a lot of things which has to be done, like made chemicals, safety of the staff while using the chemicals, what are the kind of tools and tackles which are being used. A lot of things in housekeeping. Like, it starts from your own house. This is like majorly key areas of property management, where a lot of other things like tenant management, property maintenance, AMCs for machineries, heavy duty machineries, electrical, AHUs, financial management, like collections, payments, all those things come into, that is where the property management comes into the play. What is the relation between property management and a facility management? Anybody? Relation between a facility and a property management. Facility management, again, it's basically a limited area of workspace. Property management is on a larger scale, where like I mentioned in the previous slide, there are a lot of other things like you need tenant management, you need retail management, collections, your hard services, that is electromechanical things, your marketing, your leasing, everything comes in this. So basically, like as she rightly said, housekeeping, it's not only restricted to one or two points. There are a lot of things which needs to be looked into. There are points like cleanliness, organization, safety, maintenance, efficiency, all those things has to be looked into it. So there again, housekeeping in different sectors like malls, hotels, hospitals, corporate offices. There are even housekeeping looked into manufacturing units, factories. Again, it differs from place to place, area to area. So my core thing is malls, which I take care of. I've been taking care of mall housekeeping since 2006. Yes, there is a lot of things which has to be done into that. A lot of factors which needs to be looked into, like your deployment, your per square feet, how many staff are taking care of the total mall, your cost efficiency, your working hours. There are a lot of things which needs to be taken care into it. Your footfalls. Airports, again, they are 24/7, they are operating. They have huge walk-ins there. You can say they are the second most first most highest footfall uh, property across India, across world anyway. Like they have 24/7 operational. They have team which is working throughout the day and night, like all departments, housekeeping, security, engineering, all those things. So again, the working happens in a different level over there. Then comes the hospital, which is one of the most critical thing, which has to be looked into. Very high level of cleanliness, high level of maintenance, hygiene level, because there are a lot of things which happens over there. Like people get admitted, accidents, dead bodies, all those kind of functional activities happen. So the kind of housekeeping which has to happen at hospitals are more has to be more important than any other sector also. With corporates, yes, with corporate offices, yeah, people who are working over there, they are well versed with using a lot of systems, using a lot of facilities, how to do what, all those things. And the housekeeping over there, the first 2 hours or 3 hours would be the most crucial period for them, because before the people walk in, they have to have the entire office ready. Whereas the malls, it's not like that. It is a continuous process. Yes, you have to be ready before the mall operational. It depends on time to place of the mall. By 10 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, you need to be operational. So before that, you need to be ready in all except. But yeah, mall hospital has a continuous process. And in corporate offices, it's like, yeah, it's the first 2 hours or the last 2 hours is the most crucial, and the night shift, if there are deployment of night shifts. Soft service and hard services. Hard services, nothing like it's electromechanical, where the entire we call it the heart of the property, where they have all the electrical related equipments located, which has to be up to the mark. They have to have a lot of PPMs, AMCs, which has to be done with the electromechanical. Same thing as with soft services. Your machines has to be up to date. They have to be checked on periodical basis. Like housekeeping, they have a lot of other things on, like when you look at housekeeping or soft services, there are a lot of other points which needs to be also looked into. Under housekeeping, you have security, you have pest control, you have food court operational, you have horticulture. All those points come under the soft services part. But again, when you look at malls, every department has its own functional department head, which takes care of, like especially the security comes under a different functional head, where you have a trained person to take care of the entire department. Anything which you guys want to ask? The next one is which is called electromechanical, which basically is called a hard services also. And that you have the HVAC, electrical, plumbing system, fire and safety, jockey pumps, panels, energy management saving, solar, all those things come under the electromechanical system. The key areas different between soft service and hard services would be like soft services would be enhancing comfort and experience. Non-technical nature of work. It's not a technical kind of work. It is maintain, keep the entire premises as per the standards, as per required quality, like cleaning, security. Compliances has to be yes, today like compliances is compulsory for all the departments. Non-compliances is like, then again, if there is an accident, any issue happening, then the company or the agency wouldn't take care of it. So it would be on the individual person. So compliances is like on a higher priority nowadays.
What kind of compliances are made? You can just give some examples.
Compliances like your main thing is when you look at the health, it is ESI which needs to be having. The company also provides with basic insurance for in case of emergency. The insurance company takes care of the basic first aid up to a lakh, depending on the company and depending on the profile. So, for an example, like after a lot of discussion, the agency what we are working with Unify, they have given the entire staff a lakh of insurance policy as a first aid. So, like they don't have to run to an ESI office where you need to stand in the line, you have to get yourself admitted and all this. So, this can be used. This particular insurance can be used in any hospitals which we are tied up with. So, which is one important compliance. Then your PF, that is compulsory. Your the company has to be also registered with the PF and ESI. Their payments which is done. So we, as a company, we also check all the data which is being shared by the company.
And separately for hard services, which is that the most important compliance?
Again, it's ESI.
Yes, sir.
Because anything can happen. Any short circuit can, you have a life threatening also. Anything what you guys want to ask?
Sir, in hotels we have SOP, that is standard
Yes.
operating procedure.
Yes.
So do we follow SOPs over here also?
Yes, we do follow SOPs. We do have SOPs for every department, every work what we do. Like there is an SOP for washrooms, there is an SOP for the floor, there is a job card being again made as per the site specification. SOPs are again hotel to hotel, mall to mall. There is a, it's made as per the specification.
And every basis, like every time the training has been conducted. for
Yes,
staff
whenever
and-
there is a change, it has been amended.